Welcome to Acadia. My last railroad build. It is the last stop of the railroad. It is the place that can handle the most people. So a lot of synths have ended up here, and yeah, it is now guarded by the railroad. And I think I said before in another video, but it's now run by the railroad because they've realized that they needed the extra protection. I put in some more fencing and a lot of more turrets.
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept
Up top here, the United Settlement Army has a little base set up. There's some living space and exercise area. They got a radiation arch in the background, someone on guard duty. There's their living space, plus a little armory area. Plasma rifles for the humans and the ghouls, and super sledges for the super mutants.
Acadia's been so welcoming. I still can't believe this is real.
Put your uniforms on, guys. Alright, and then we've got the workshop area, power armor. Nice view from up here. Surprisingly clear day. Wonder if we can make it any clearer. Little radio and computer station. And got the power up top, leading all the way up to a giant radio tower that I have placed on top of Acadia. Because I figure that, you know, they're already on top of a mountain, they're going to get pretty good reception from here. So they're sort of the in-between for all the radio transmissions between the railroad and Far Harbor. Alright, we'll head down and we will explore the changes I have made inside. Inside Acadia, got some more railroad guards. As you can see, I have stripped out the base of the telescope and all of that, and the railroad now has a teleporter pad set up here. More guards in the background. Demon's still wandering around. His chair's over there.
Yeah?
Somewhere. I think I just did a little cleaning back here. Remove some of the dirt on the ground especially. Lots of guards. This is definitely a massive railroad compound now. They actually have taken over the day-to-day operations and are really in charge of it now. Dima and some of them still have say, but they sort of realized
You want to buy something?
the more they learned about the factions of the Commonwealth there, that with the Brotherhood of Steel out there, they needed to make alliances with the major factions.
Can I help you?
Right. So I gave him a set of the red rocket armor, considering
Need something?
he was already wearing the outfit. I've tossed a clone of Tom in here, Tinker Tom, just to have like another connection to the railroad.
Did the machine just say...
Beefed up the shop area here a bit, some workshops, gambling and soda.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside.
Yeah, but just put in a few more beds and cleared out a lot of dirt. Some more workstations, exercise areas.
Did you need something?
Yes.
They really pulled it off. I'm impressed.
Yeah?
So we got the little barracks area. Some more exercise area. Back down here, very hard to see without the lights on. We have some mystery
Hey, Scav.
traders.
Let's trade.
As far as we can tell, are not associated with any particular faction that we know of, although they are wearing the marine armor, so they're likely have some association to Far Harbor. I've actually tossed them in a few places, some other spots in Far Harbor and a few spots in the Commonwealth. Some of them have disappeared, but some of them are still there. Truthfully, I don't even know where they are. Just like, when I find a nice random location, I just toss them in there. If I ever do find them, I'll let you know.
Yes.
So, I think this area already had a lot of junk in it. I've placed a bit more in, as well as a chemistry station. The USA, as we saw out front, is here, so there are some super mutants here as well. And then we got a
I buy and
junk
sell. Just put up
junk
everything
trader
you got.
selling some stuff. Some more storage, and around the corner we got the dock. This area already had a bunch of blood splatters, so that's why I decided to turn it into the doctor area. And finally down here we got a massive hub. First it is the bar area, so there's rest and relaxation here. But there's also a variety of workshops and gun dealer.
Hey there.
Hey, Scava. Let's trade.
And it is their main armory area. Where they got 5, 6 sets of power armor. Their main power station. It's the only place I could find with a high enough ceiling because of the gap there to put in this power generator. And then quite a few guns as well. And hey, it's our old buddy, the blind super mutant trader. I guess he's a mute as well. And that is Acadia. Next we'll be heading over, this is the end of my railroad stuff. So we will be heading, hey Boxer. We'll be heading up to an independent settlement, Dalton. That is where a bunch of people from Far Harbor and other locations have gone, who just sort of wanted to isolate themselves from all the bigger factions and all the modern politics and stuff, and just didn't agree with what was going on in Far Harbor and stuff. So